Well, John, not only are we dealing with heat, but you're monitoring that typhoon situation.
Yeah, it's thankfully because of interaction with land, it's starting to decrease in intensity. But you know, the light is out now in Taiwan, and they're seeing some damage. It looks like there could be some issues as we start to get reports filing back in.
All right.
We'll see how it goes. For us, we're watching a couple of storms that are around the area, but temperatures are certainly mild even at this hour with 85 degrees, the current air temperature. Dew point warm as well at 76, making it feel terribly sticky out there. Northwest wind comes in at about 5. That continues to kind of fuel the storms that are building inland right now, or that have built inland. I shouldn't say are building, because this is probably the last storm that will build in inland areas. Later on tonight, we might see a storm toward dawn along the coastline. 84 degrees in Wauchula, Arcadia, Myakka, Bradenton, 85 in Sarasota, 84 in Venice, 84 in Inglewood. So the peninsula is pretty quiet right now, not much happening except one lone storm system lifting north. Actually, it's part of a line of winds, a convergence of winds that has lifted up from the other coast and from the south and is actually continuing on, lifting northward through Lee County right now, moving into areas of Charlotte County. Now, this is a system that as the night falls, is going to basically just fall apart. It doesn't have a lot of energy left with it, and I think by the time, if it does indeed make it up toward Arcadia, we'll probably see it not much more than just a sprinkle or a shower. Coastline remains quiet right now, and we'll continue to watch that be the case, I think, during the overnight hours. By dawn, maybe an isolated shower as the land breeze begins to develop. We are right in the center of a high-pressure ridge which extends from Atlantic waters into the Gulf waters. That is keeping our winds light and variable, and it's keeping our weather pretty tranquil as well. Kind of like a pot on a pressure cooker, as we've talked about, a lid on a pressure cooker rather, not allowing much of the atmosphere to bubble or boil. But those storms that do build can be pretty strong. And we had one earlier on today up near Spring Hill that produced some very gusty winds, some torrential downpours of rain, took out some power lines as well. So very, very heavy thunderstorm activity to the north of us. We haven't had much around here that we could classify as really intensely heavy thunderstorm activity, and I don't think we will again tomorrow, as we'll still be on a line that takes us right in the center of that high-pressure ridge. When will we see things change? When will we get back to our afternoon cooling thunderstorms? When we take that high-pressure ridge, lift it north, and push it east. And that probably won't happen until next week. So we'll have several more days of similar kind of weather. Mostly inland storms, high heat indexes up around 105 or so, maybe a little higher even, and less than normal rainfall chances. Look at the RPM computer model. Rainfall futurecast showing showers and storms maybe tomorrow morning right along the coast as the land breeze develops. And then with a westerly wind flow developing thereafter, the storms build in inland areas. They stay inland till they dissipate, and then we'll watch on Saturday morning showers again right along the coast in the wee hours of the morning and then moving inland in the afternoon. Same scenario. Same thing we saw yesterday, the day before, same thing we'll see tomorrow and the day after, until we get to about Sunday when things will change just a little bit. Not a whole lot going on here locally in terms of heavy weather systems. The tropics for us look good. Such is not the case for Taiwan. Look at the intense eye of this storm, Super Typhoon. As it makes it towards land, it interacts with Taiwan's mountains and it begins to fall apart. I'm sure we'll see some issues there. No longer a super typhoon. It is now classified as a very strong typhoon. It's got 100-mile-an-hour winds and continues to move off to the west-northwest with its eye on China. Forecast for us looks nice for boating. Northwest wind coming in at about 10. And then tomorrow morning, south at about 10 before coming west again. And the official Suncoast forecast puts the rain chance at about 20% for the next several days, then boosts it back to about 40 or 50% Wednesday and Thursday of next week, which is pretty typical.